couldn't take it. And then when I realized, yes, that means I'm on the right path. If you don't start, time passes anyway. You train yourself to take disrespect in order to avoid change. It is not a flex or a good thing when everyone feels comfortable around you to tell you literally anything. You don't know how to approach to you anymore. It's the best compliment ever to hear someone say, wow, you changed. Hi. Today I want to talk about how you're scared of the one thing that will make you move forward. And I think you already know what it is. Change. It is such a compliment to know that you are evolved. You are not stuck in the same place that you were last year, that you were 2 years ago. It's the best compliment ever to hear someone say, wow, you changed. Your mind immediately goes to think the worst. Changed in what way? You start to panic. You don't take it as a compliment. You never did. Meanwhile, it is literally the best compliment someone can give you. Yes, they might be imitated by your change, but it doesn't change the fact that they are complimenting you. I've seen it with my own eyes how uncomfortable those people get when you change. They don't know how to talk to you anymore. They don't know how to approach to you anymore. And why it is a good thing? It is a good thing because your attitude changed for a reason. It is a good thing because all evolving comes with a reason. It also goes both ways. When I changed my attitude for the better, when I decided to act in a way that will benefit me more than it benefits the people around me, I started to feel the discomfort too. I started to feel uncomfortable in the tables that I felt uncomfortable before too, but was not quite brave enough to admit to myself. Now, that feeling that I feel, being uncomfortable around those people, was so hard to bear. I couldn't take it. And then when I realized, yes, that means I'm on the right path. I never belonged to those tables. I never belonged to those people. I never belonged in that environment. I was just now brave enough to say so. I was just now brave enough to feel so. I always felt the discomfort around those people. I was just not brave enough to tell myself, yes, this is a sign that you are in the wrong room. I was just not brave enough to take this step. It is so sad, but you can manipulate yourself in a way that you learn to take disrespect in a way so you can fit. You train yourself to take disrespect in order to avoid change at all costs. Somehow you think it's worth it. You think it's worth it so you don't feel the discomfort, and you also don't see the discomfort in other people's eyes when they're talking to you. You think it's worth it. You don't want to risk it. You don't know if it's changed for good. You don't know if it's changed for worse. So you don't want to risk it at all. You want to stay in the same environment that you are clearly not suited for. You don't know how to take it as a compliment. You don't know how to be proud of your change. When you see the discomfort in other people's eyes and you feel uncomfortable around them, you don't know how to take it as a good sign. You just back up, even though you started your process. You sacrifice the success that comes with change. You sacrifice the peace that comes with change in order to do what? Exactly, to get through day, to feel more comfortable, to feel miserable. I had to tell this all to myself too. I had to tell myself that I was deserving of the change. I was capable of the change, which was the most hard thing for me. I thought, yes, they changed their life, they started, they changed, and I can see that it's amazing for them and they're successful, but who am I to do the same? I'm not capable of doing the same. I feel this discomfort that is not letting me do the same. What happens when you do that is time passes anyway. Time passes anyway. If you don't start, time passes anyway. You think, oh, there's this long way. I can never do that. And time passes every day while you're avoiding the change. It's funny, but change happened for me when I felt like I had nothing to lose anymore. I felt like being alone, being uncomfortable around people, facing those circumstances meant nothing to me anymore. I was gonna take it either way. Yes, you can avoid change all you want, but it's meant for you, it will find you. What I'm trying to say is that you can start early. You can be smart about it. You deserve to be smart about it. In order to protect your energy, certain people should feel uncomfortable around you, simply because you do not belong with them. It is not a flex or a good thing when everyone feels comfortable around you to tell you literally anything. If you never become who you were meant to become, you will never be surrounded with people who you were meant to be surrounded with.